Hey guys, welcome to DIY Crafts. In this video, I'm going to show you how to attach hairs to a beanie to make it a wig for chemo patients. So let's get started. For this demonstration, I'm using this basic beanie which is made using simple HDC pattern. I've used 2 strands of cotton 4-ply yarn and a crochet hook of size 4.5 mm. However, you can make a beanie using any pattern you like. And this is the size of an adult, and it has a crown length of 6.5 inches and the height of 7 inches instead of 9. As I am making it as a wig, its length is only up to the ears, so 7 inches is good enough. Now the most important part is segmenting a beanie into the front half and the back half. In the front half, around the forehead, we are not going to attach any hairs. So for me, in the last line, I have 60 stitches. So across the forehead part, it is only 20 stitches for me. You check the number of stitches in the last row of your beanie according to its pattern and size and leave it accordingly. So basically, there should be a gap to show the face. So now let's start and see how to make the hair of a beanie. And for this, I am using this 8-ply yarn which is a little bit thicker and voluminous, and I'm using a notebook to make the hairs of it. Just watch it carefully. I'm just taking one strand of 8-ply acrylic black color yarn. I'm winding it around my old diary. You can use a cardboard or a loom or any other notebook. So for me, I'm winding it for 80 times, which means for the 40 stitches I am using 2 strands of hair in each stitch, so 80 strands of hairs are needed, and you can wind double the number of stitches according to your beanie size. Now after winding it over 80 times, I am trimming this yarn here. Now that it is done, I am putting this excess hair aside, and let me show you the length of the hair I have taken. So this one is approximately 10 inches hair. So it would be good enough for any person on their heads. Now we are going to split the hair strands, and for this I am using the scissors and trimming off at only one end of the hairs. Use a sharp scissor and trim it carefully. Do not remove them from the hook as it results in tangling. Just put them aligned with the book itself and put them aside. And this way it will be easier for us to pull out the strands and measure at the half as well. Now we are going to attach 2 strands of hair at each stitch to have 4 hairs at one place. For this I am using a 5.5 mm hook and inserting the hook into the back post of the stitch. Instead of the stitch, we are going into the back post of HDCs. Just watch it carefully. Insert the hook around the back post of any of the HDC. Now take 2 strands of hair at one end of the notebook, and you can level it by trimming the excess threads at the ending. Now pull these 2 strands through the back post HDC and then make chain 1 by pulling all the hairs around this loop. So this forms 4 strands of hair at one single stitch. Again insert the hook into the back loop of next stitch. Pull the strands, adjust the length, and then make chain 1 across the stitch. So likewise we are going to add hairs at each and every stitch in the last row by leaving 20 stitches in the forehead part. Now I have attached 10 strands in the first 10 stitches and then counting 20 stitches and inserting the hook into the next stitch. Now attaching the hairs from the 21st stitch. So this leaves the forehead part with no hairs. This 20 is just an approximation for a forehead measurement. You can change the measurement according to your beanie size and the requirement. So this is the front part. As you can see, I have attached 10 hairs on the left side and 2 hairs on the right side, and the middle part forms the forehead part. Now continue to add all the 30 hairs in the next 30 stitches until you reach the starting point without leaving any stitch. And this is another method of arranging this hair strands which makes it easier to attach. You can follow either ways. This is very fast working and very easy method of attaching hairs. So after attaching all the hairs, adjust them by using your hand or even a yarn comb. Now for the finishings, I am taking the help of a flower pot. You can use a mannequin head, flower vase or any bowl and then trim the edges to get an even look. You can even unwind the hairs to give the voluminous look. And once the trimming is completed, weave in the excess ends and the chemo beanie is ready. I hope you all enjoyed watching this tutorial. Do give it a try and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. See you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, share it and subscribe to DIY Crafts.